All right, and we're back with this week's
Mm.
Kick Ass.
Yeah, which is funny. This is the day after Halloween, and
Yeah, where
normally we
we're
do
recording this
we
show.
normally do kind of scary movies, but not we did
My
Kick
wife
Ass.
told me that why don't you guys do the theme thing? We did for like a 1 year, right? Like we did a Thanksgiving movie, we did Halloween
We're
movies.
lucky if we could even make it to the next show. Okay,
Yeah, we did 80s. Like, oh, I don't know.
we did the themes. I did like the themes. I actually like doing things. It
I
was
mean,
cool.
I do
We
also.
used to dress up. We used to kind of dress up like
Oh
characters
yeah.
instead of dressing up like
So
each other.
well, it was just a coincidence
This is
today.
clear.
You
This
and
is
I
a
wearing the
purely
same shirt,
accident.
you know.
Yeah,
But
we
like
really don't talk that much.
I do like to dress up as the character if I can find it, right? I
Yeah,
just trying to
it's kind of
find
expensive though.
oh, I just trying to find kick ass I guess uniform or costume. That
Oh
is kind of
yeah.
expensive.
It is. It was a wet. You know, the funny thing, they claim it's a wetsuit. I really don't think that's a
No,
wetsuit.
wetsuit would be tighter.
It would, but they
Yeah.
in that movie, it's a wetsuit.
Oh, really?
Even yes, it's a wetsuit. Buys it. It's a wetsuit. That even the news reporter goes, "Oh, some guy in a wetsuit." I was like, "What universe is a wetsuit?" I mean, but anyways, we're doing another comic book movie. Awesome movie.
Is this based
Actually,
on a comic book?
yes, this is a comic book series
Oh, so
from
it was a
Marvel,
comic
dude.
book. Oh, so I
Yeah, this
never
is
read
Mark
this.
Miller. This is Mark Miller.
Who is Mark Miller? Let me look him up really quick. See if I know him
Yeah,
from
Mark
something
Miller.
else.
Should know Mark Miller.
Mark Miller. Oh, based on Mark Miller and John. Huh.
Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy? There's another guy.
John Romina. Momenta.
Is it Joe Romita Jr.?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yeah. How do
because
you
he
know
did
it's
the
true?
artwork. Okay, in this movie when we see all the artwork done, all the artwork where he's when Big
Oh
Daddy's
yeah, yeah.
painting all
Tell the
those
story.
pictures,
Yeah.
that's the artist that did all that. You know
Oh,
who
it
John
does
Roma?
that.
John Roma's dad's the guy that did most of the Marvel universe, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
Mark Miller. You see Mark Miller's work. Sad thing is, I didn't know this was really Mark Miller who did the comic book though. I
Huh.
thought it was somebody else.
I never actually looked into this. Actually, the
Well, I also
authority.
want to point out the movie's directed by was it
Matthew
Steve
Vaughn.
Matthew Vaughn? I don't want to say I want to say Steve Ray Vaughan, but it's not Matthew Vaughn, which he did an X-Men movie. He did X-Men First Class.
Really?
He did all the Kingsman series. Did you see any of the
Oh,
Kingsman movies?
Matthew Vaughn. I know because he produced a lot of
Layer Cake.
Guy Ritchie's movies. Yes, Layer Cake.
Remember Layer? Well, he directed Layer Cake. I'm just gonna go say that,
Oh, but
which
he
is
also
awesome.
directed. I mean, I'm sorry. Like I said, produced a lot of Guy Ritchie's movies
Oh yeah, he
before
does a lot of Guy
he
Ritchie
started
movies.
directing stuff. Yeah, yeah, he did First Class. I remember that too.
But he's trying to get in the Marvel universe for a while because I think he was connected to Thor and he dropped out or went on.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I think he's like, hey, dude, I'm gonna blow this joint. So he got into Marvel. But the funny thing is, this is his first superhero movie.
Matthew Vaughn's first superhero movie
Yeah,
because this was
directed
back in
super.
2010. Yeah.
Yeah, 2010. Because the next year he does X-Men.
So was this not produced by Marvel in any way associated?
No, I
Huh.
think he bought the rights. He bought the rights. Actually, this is supposed to be independent. This is
Yeah, it's
I think he
highly
went.
independent.
Well, there's several stories going around. That's the problem with the internet nowadays. The internet is where you're supposed to go to get good information, but it's not. It's
Well,
actually just where you
just
get a bunch of hearsay.
information. I don't know if it's good or not.
Yeah, well, it should have been. But anyways, some people say that he did it on his own. He went and got the money, started to do the film so he could do it the way he wants. But also a lot. But the
Oh,
true story
okay.
most likely is he went to several studios.
They
They
don't
say
want
he
to
went to
produce
several
it.
studios. They didn't want to produce it, and here's they had a problem with Hit Girl. They're either get rid of Hit Girl or make her older, which
Oh,
I
so
could
I
see
read
that.
about that too. Yeah.
Which I could say, but it works. It works. This movie. If you would have got rid of Hit Girl, you would have got rid of the best part of this movie.
It's because they think she's too young for the role, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but mainly it's not. It's a lot of with Hit Girl. It's a lot of the shock value. And I mean, she's a great character too. But I mean, she gets shot by her dad. Her dad's teaching her how to use how hard a
Or
bulletproof vest
yeah,
is. So I'm
to
like, what?
absorb that
I
impact.
remember.
That's right.
I mean, that's crazy. Watching that scene, you're thinking, is he really gonna shoot her? Yeah, he does
And he does.
twice,
Boom.
twice. Which is a great movie. I love this movie. This movie's funny. Even I let my parents watch it a long time ago. My dad laughed.
Really?
It's funny because
I
it's funny
want.
because you don't know what it is. Because see, I didn't read the comic book, didn't know about the
I
comic
didn't
book.
either.
See, I didn't. I went and researched it after after the fact. After I heard the movie was coming out, I guess I found out it was a comic book. But then I saw the movie. I didn't even know what it was about. I still didn't read what it's about, which I'm glad I did not know what it's about because
Me too.
it would have ruined it for me for the opening because the opening starts with a superhero up on the deal, up on a building, and he's talking. This guy's talking. You think it's him because I don't know what the character is. And of course he jumps up and he slams into the car dies.
It's kind of like the other guys, right? That came out the same year, I guess.
Yeah, but the problem with the other guys is it's similar, but the other guys, you didn't expect those guys to die at the beginning of the movie because you're like, these are two of the biggest well-known names in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And yes, they killed themselves.
They killed themselves. Like, there wasn't even an order. They just went for the paper.
This guy didn't kill himself. I mean, he thought he could fly. Remember, because it tells him, he had mental problems. It's not me. Yep. And I like it. He goes, it's not me, by the way. This is the greatest movie to me because it tackles what if superheroes happened in our real world. Even the characters go to the comic book shop and you hear them talking, which it's funny. 3 of those guys are pretty popular. I mean,
yes.
2 more pop than the other. One of them becomes the bad guy on Tron Ares. So,
well, because he's also the other Quicksilver in the
he's all
from
when
the
we can't
Fox
say he's
universe.
Over, we say there's 2 Quicksilvers.
Disney. Yeah, there's 2 Quicksilvers
in
this
Quicksilvers.
Movie. Before they knew.
One turns out to be the other Quicksilver, but now the main character is actually the other Quicksilver, and the second character in this movie that doesn't really have any scenes, anything. He becomes the main Quicksilver and becomes a bigger movie star, pretty much.
Yeah. Was it Evans, right?
Oh yeah, Peter Evans.
Peter Evans.
Well,
I do like
Peter Evans. I like this guy. This guy's good. He's a good actor. He plays a lot of good roles.
You got it backwards. Evan Peters, not Peter
Evan
Evans.
Peters.
Yeah, Evan Peters.
Well, apparently we don't like him as much as we say we do.
Yeah, and then the young Dwight is in it.
Yeah, young
Mini Dwight. I said Mini Dwight, I guess.
Well, also, that dude was in a hot time machine. Tub time machine. Actually, the girl that plays Kick's-ass girlfriend was in that movie too.
Oh, he was. She was. Yes.
Yeah, she's also the girl that's in Know How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, the daughter.
Yeah, the daughter that sat there through the story that took 10 seasons.
Yeah, you know what? I don't remember.
No, a lot of those people are pretty well known. I mean, it's got Mark Strong. Which he's almost always a villain. And he always plays a gangster. He plays a gangster in a lot of stuff. He doesn't always play a gangster, but he is a gangster in a lot of stuff.
I would say the biggest name is Nicolas Cage in this movie.
Nicolas Cage is the biggest name.
And I like that,
his character's amazing.
His character's amazing, and also, he dies in this movie that I didn't expect when I was first watching it.
Man, a lot of people, there's a lot of things that happen in this movie you don't expect. That's what's so great about this movie. Because there's a lot of things you think they wouldn't do or they shouldn't do, and they do it. And I'm like, this is amazing.
It is.
I mean, because they pretty much it was a fun movie to watch. This is a fun movie to watch.
Yeah, this is a great movie.
I forgot when I first got it, I bought it and I watched the crap out of it. And then I kind of just forgot about it. And then when I watched it again this week, I was like, this movie is so fun. So awesome. This is a great movie.
It is a good movie. It does have
a title. It has a title that a lot of people are squeamish to say. Because I
remember
when it first came out.
It still aged really well with the live stream and stuff,
it aged awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very relative, and plus, it's not like anybody's typecast. I mean, other than Nicolas Cage, a lot of the characters you've seen, a lot of actors you've seen, but you're not going, oh, this is what they always play, or this is how they always act.
Yeah, oh my God, Nicolas Cage was really good. Yeah, you're right. He's not the typical Nick Cage persona.
Well, but plus he let him, because he's a comic book fan, big old comic book fan, and it let him do his comic book thing. Because as Big Daddy, when he talks, he talks as his regular character. He does his real acting thing. But as Big Daddy, he seems a little silly, a little crazy. But he also does Batman, but Adam West Batman. I mean, he doesn't try to do the Batman. He does this. He paces his voice where if somebody was to meet him, they'd be like, I don't know if this is really you. Plus, the funny thing is, the humorous thing is the mustache.
Oh, he put the fake mustache, yeah.
Then he makes he has real mustache. He makes the mustache longer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually crazy. It's awesome.
And this is the first time, I talk about a lot of the other superheroes, right? They actually show him putting that black makeup on before he put his mask on. Where none of the other superheroes movies we ever watched with masks, right? They did any of that. This is the first time I've seen it.
He is kind of Batman.
They didn't mention, they didn't mention Nicolas Cage, right? The bad guy didn't mention some kind of Batman. I didn't say Batman.
Yeah, I remember he was yelling.
Yeah, he's like,
I know they keep saying that.
He's telling them the truth. But they don't
He
want to
keeps
believe
screaming.
him.
He goes, "I didn't say Batman."
Yeah, I didn't say
And
Batman.
then I love it. They kill him, and they're like, "Well, maybe he wasn't lying."
Yeah, he was a lion and all like, because then they figure out like, hey, he's buying all this merch. Like, what? I thought we killed him. Yeah, so I don't think he was lying.
Yeah, I don't think he's lying. So they're gonna get the Russian guy to find out if they're lying. Of course, they cook him in the big old pressure
Yeah,
cook,
figure oh, cook it over. Oh, I
lumber.
didn't.
What's that lumber
Lumber
pressurizer
pressure.
or
Yeah,
whatever? They
that
cook him
was
before
quite
he can
funny.
even say anything. No, it was this movie was crazy.
That was funny. I never seen that before. A lot of stuff, right? Like I did like the realism when they talk about like why don't anyone try to be a superhero because they probably get their ass kicked because there's real
Yeah,
life bad guys, but there's not real life superheroes.
yeah. I mean,
I
come on.
I did like that part in Cho where like Hit Girl shows up when they were both taken hostages and beat up. That was the most realistic to me. What wasn't
Yeah,
really realistic to me is like she came and saved the day. You know what I mean? Like they had to
yeah.
do that to
Well,
get the comic book factor back into the thing because it's not real
yeah.
life.
Well, they went to the real life for now and then. But if the movie would have followed real life, most likely, Kick-Ass, he wouldn't survive that first stabbing, and then get been hit by the
Oh yeah,
car.
yeah, first stabbing. Yep.
Remember, because he goes out there and those guys stab him, and then he gets hit by a car,
That
a
took
hit
me
and
by
run.
surprise too. I
Oh
didn't
yeah, the
think.
hit and
Yeah,
run was a big. Well,
yeah,
you actually didn't think he was going to get stabbed either,
yeah. That's
really.
what I was talking about. I didn't think he was gonna
I
get
mean,
stabbed.
yeah, I mean they stabbed him, but the biggest shock was though he got stabbed, and you're like, okay, boom, he gets hit by a car, and then the guy just leaves, and then you're like, and this was way early in the movie. You're like, okay, most people would have quit by now,
Put a
especially
quick,
since
and also the lie about like they found him naked.
yeah, well, they think he's gay.
Yeah. That was like,
Which,
okay, I guess it works on some level for the movie, right? But like, I didn't think like
well,
there's a
it
medical
only
report you can read, right? Like, we found you naked. What the heck?
yeah, well, the only reason they did that is so he'd get a girlfriend. Because apparently, come on, comic book nerds.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
I
things have
do agree
changed
with you.
nowadays,
You know,
modern days, but you're not usually going to get a girlfriend.
one of the other things I
It's
really
just
like,
life.
did they ever say that they were in New York, or they just kind of make it look like they seem like they were in New York?
I thought they did say they were in New
Oh,
York.
okay. Because I
Oh,
think
wait, you know what? Now you say that. I don't know that they ever actually said
the
they're
name of the
in New
city,
York.
yeah, like no locations, no
You just
street
automatically
names, nothing.
assumed, yeah,
Yeah.
because this wasn't even really actually New York. This was what was this Vancouver or Toronto?
Oh, you talking about
This is
where he shot
Canada.
it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I have no
the
idea.
real city is one of those cities, but
I
yeah,
did
but
like
I
the
assume it's New York.
neighborhood
I
mirrors
guess
New
because of
York.
this. Yeah, well, it looked like New York. I mean,
Yeah.
it looked like typically where Spider-Man would be living.
Yeah, I put that. It looks like a neighborhood like me was Peter Parker
Yeah,
because
it's supposed to.
he's trying to help the little guy, and like not just like fight
Yeah,
a big villain, you know?
let's put it this way: it's not a city that I'm in.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be a superhero fight crime, I'd be running down the street with a bunch of houses. There's no buildings.
Do you know?
I would probably have to dress like a cowboy
I have a
superhero.
quiz for you. Do you remember
Okay,
Nicolas Cage's character's name besides Big Daddy?
Damon
Yes,
McCready.
yes,
Yes,
Damon McCree. I
Damon
wrote that
McCready.
probably because like they only call him his name one time because his old partner still work as a cop.
Oh yeah,
I
we
really
saw
like
that.
the tragic backstory though.
Well, yeah, because okay, what do you think? He was crazy, right?
Yes,
In a way, yeah. He just wouldn't let go. He's kind of mentally.
his
I mean, come on,
mentally
nobody's going to put their daughter in a bulletproof vest to shoot him.
just to take revenge for his wife, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean it's
but I
really
mean,
good though.
Roger's story. Oh yeah, the best scene in this movie to me. I mean, there's like hundreds of thousands, and there's great lines. But when Big Daddy kills all those guys in that warehouse,
Oh, in that warehouse with that camera
that is
position doesn't make any
amazing.
sense
Yeah.
because that teddy bear doesn't move from one spot.
Well, the thing is, it's supposed to only show a little bit of it, and now all they got to see was a little bit, but it's for the audience because you see, remember, it zooms in on the deal, and you see what it does. But then when it gets to the bigger screen, it's actually the whole scene, but not what they saw. You're
Yeah.
seeing what happened, but
Oh.
they're not seeing what went down.
I did
So
like
yeah,
that. Well, whatever Big Daddy and Hit Girl, right? They kept their identity, not even the real one, right? The secret identity still hitting so well because it was for a long time. It seems like Big Daddy's just getting started before his daughter would get into anything. Yeah,
yeah.
dude, the stabbing. I remember when he helped his girlfriend out with that. I want to say drug dealer. I don't know what that guy
That
is,
was
right?
a drug. That dude
So
was a drug dealer.
like I
He's
did like
funny.
that part. Like she was beating up all of them. Even she's 12, right? At this, they never said. They
So,
just
I don't know if they
guesstimated.
said. Okay, they guessed. Well, let's do this way. They guessed that she's 11, but
Yeah.
she's really the actress that played the character is 13.
Oh, okay. So it's
She's
still
probably supposed
young.
to be 13, and it seemed like they did say her age,
Well, they
maybe, but
guesstimated when Evan Peters Todd's character said, like, "I'm in love with her. I'm gonna save myself for her." Like, dude, she's like 11,
yeah,
dude.
11. It's gonna be a long time.
Yeah. I did like he was reading an X-Men comic book. Did you catch that? The guy that played the
Oh
X-Men
yeah.
Quicksilver, he was reading an X-Men comic book. That was
Well,
pretty
they're in a
cool.
comic book shop, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I
Well,
did
you know,
like
they
that the
also took.
comic book stop that has a diner built in. You could get milkshake and
Oh yeah,
sandwiches and stuff.
that
Like,
would be a nice comic book store.
dude, I love that place. I
That would
would.
be a nice
I
place.
had never been to a comic book store that served food.
Dude, I'm lucky if I could even find a comic book store to go in.
Yeah, me too. 'Cause, dude, you can eat and drink in here. Like, dude, I totally respect that. I do not want to get kicked out of this place.
Yeah. Well, like a true comic book store, because they usually the truest comic book store. You got to think they're just tables full of comic books, and they usually look like a warehouse in a
I
building
do.
that smells like stale air, which I
So
love that.
I do. So in
Which
New
is
York,
rare.
right? They have two comic book stores because the spice is so close, right? But like you and I would agree in Texas because it's so hard to sustain a business just selling comic books. They have to extend to a bigger place so they can make more revenue. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
think, but you got to think most of the comic book stores me and you found they didn't do restaurant or anything. They had like
No, like
maybe
games, like
yeah, they got games and big tables full of games, and that's only one place because a lot of the other comic book shops me and you found by accident they just had comic books.
yeah.
And here where I'm at, there'll be a comic book store, right? Comic books, everything. It'll probably last a year and
Oh,
it's gone.
really?
Yeah, it's because there's just not enough traffic, not enough
Yeah.
comic book people. Because a lot of people claim they're comic book fans, but they're really not. They maybe read them for a couple months and then they move on to something else.
Oh man.
I mean, the funny thing is like games, like card games gathering, Warhammer, and all those other games. They last a lot longer. Stores for that last a lot longer than comic book shops.
Oh, so it's more like a
But it's
comic
also
book store first, then a gaming store. But the gaming store
Yeah.
makes so much money. Now they sell comic books on the side.
Yeah, some
That's
do.
that's
a
why
lot
I'm
of
trying
them,
to pick
a lot of them
difference.
don't. Yeah, a lot of them don't even have comic books anymore. That's what sucks. I'm going in there. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see some comic books on the
Oh.
side, and no, all I do is see some nerd playing Warhammer on the side. I'm like, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
Battletech's better.
There's a
I'll
gaming
keep
place
it on
by
there.
where I live. That's kind of like I got so excited. It says games and comics, right? But then I
Yeah.
look at the pictures on Google Maps. I'm like, oh, it's more like for like those card games that you play like strategy.
Yeah.
Then like they have comic books like a bin, like the magazine
Yeah.
rack they used to
We
have
got
at the supermarket.
Yeah, we got a little bitty one. I'm like, okay, well, I get that many. Used to, you could get comic books in a convenience store. That was where I would go. Like
Oh
here,
yeah, supermarket.
yeah, well, actually, I could go supermarket, but I used to go just to convenience store, no gas station, and they had a rack with comic
comic
books
books,
in it.
yeah, I
and,
see
and
that
that's where
too.
I'd always go in there and pick up Batman and stuff.
Ah, I really missed that comic book store in New York when I was.
But I
young.
also got a subscription when I had Marvel. I was getting X-Men and stuff. I got a subscription.
You could get subscriptions to comic books. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
almost the only way I could get them.
Huh, I only bought it with like the money I saved from like bus fares.
Yeah, well, I bought a subscription eventually. When X-Men relaunched, it was just X-Men and then
Yeah.
X Factor and X Force. I got a subscription to all three.
Oh, so you were able to get. Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, because the problem is I may not make it to
But
Atlanta the next month to get the comic book. So it was easy to get a subscription.
No, yeah, I was
and
gonna
get the
say that
book.
because it would come to you opposed to like me
Yeah,
and my
'cause
cousin
otherwise-
can walk every weekend.
Yeah, well, like me, I'm not going to walk 40 miles to the biggest city to get a comic book. I think it's just not going to
Yeah.
happen.
Man, just think about it. When I was young, I was like, I was before 12, right? Me and my cousin walked to the comic book store in Queens, New York.
I wish I could have done that.
Like, I would never let my kids do that today. Like, come on.
Well, come on. It's not like anything like in Kick-Ass ever happened to you. You didn't walk across a parking lot. I would have walked across a parking lot. You remember? Because they go back through an alley. And let's go through a parking lot behind all these buildings where there's nobody going to see us.
So hold on. They never said Kick-Ass age either. Are we just assuming he's like 16?
I didn't assume he was anything, but I know he's in high school.
But he was in high school. But at the
Yeah.
end of the movie, Hit Girl was able to go to the same high school, so she was probably not that much younger than we
younger.
thought she was.
Actually, I think they tell her age. I think they do her age in the sequel.
Oh well, but then by that she was older, right? The sequel was like a
Yeah,
few years.
yeah, but still wasn't that far from
You know, I
her.
really like the actress because she was also in 30 Rock. Have you seen that part? She was in 30 Rock.
I don't remember her in
So
30
so
Rock.
let me explain. So you know NBC Universal, right? That's what Rockefeller
Yeah,
is. But
yeah,
they
yeah.
they did a thing where like they were losing money, GE was losing money, and so like Jack didn't know where he was gonna end up, right? So this little cable company from like a little town bought them out called Cable Town, and this guy, right? He's like one of the country's people that like the turn the business guy you ever known, right?
Yeah.
But he only has a granddaughter. So he anything that ever happens to him, everybody in the industry know like the granddaughter was gonna take over the company and it's her. And it's flipping great, right? Throughout the whole season, it's like Jack fighting against a little girl.
So I missed this. I have to go back.
Dude, it is
But I missed
so
a lot of
funny.
that.
Like after you watch Kick-Ass and then you see her in Dirty Rock, is one of the funniest things
See,
against
I
that.
think I've only seen her in one other movie, and that was Dark Shadows.
Oh, I haven't seen Dog Shadows, but she was in
Yes.
Tom and Jerry, like the live
Oh,
action.
okay. I didn't see Tom and
But
Jerry.
she was playing like a not girly girl, but like a responsible person that trying to run the
Oh, okay.
hotel. Not run the hotel, but like keep the services going. But yeah,
But
yeah. I
but in
didn't see
this,
her in a lot of movies besides this. Hold on,
yeah,
what else has she been in? What is her name? Chloe
uh,
Grace Moretz.
Morrison. Yeah, but the funny thing, the best line is delivered when when Mark Strong beats her. I like it when he beats the crap out of her. Then he's like, "I wish I had a son like you."
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Oh, I love that so much.
No, you know what's really funny though, because you feel him at the same time where like you're right, like because we've seen his son, right? It's like
Yeah,
a
we saw his
rich
Red
bratty kid.
Mist.
Yeah, but like he's a rich bratty kid.
Sounds it's Red Mist sounds like a Mountain Dew drink.
I was gonna say the same thing. Hold on, let me see what else she done after. Oh, she was in the Eye.
She did a lot of stuff. I mean, she's actually a pretty famous actress.
Oh, their Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
It's not gonna be like stuff we saw
Oh, you
because we're
said
a
Dog
little older.
Shadows.
Because we're older.
Well, she
Is
was
it
in
Dark Shadows?
Carrie. Oh,
I didn't
she
see
was
Carrie.
Carrie.
Yeah, in the newer Carrie. One of the
Oh,
new Carries. There's I
yeah.
don't know how many different
Oh, she was
Carries
in
they
the
made.
Equalizer. I didn't see that with Denzel.
I did see the Equalizer. I did see the Equalizer. I
You
don't remember
did?
that was her. Yes, oh, that was a good movie.
She was in the Adams
And,
Family.
and he kills a bunch of people in
Oh,
the
that's
lumber warehouse too.
that's the animation though.
So
The Adams
apparently,
Family.
where they sell lumber is where you might get killed by a hitman or a gunman or something.
So is that machine will? Because so they use heat to treat lumber. That makes sense to make it warm and like softer.
No, that probably pressurizes. I don't know. They
Oh,
don't
it's
have
okay.
those
I
at
didn't
Home
know.
Depot. They don't have those at Home
Yeah, I
Depot
know,
or
right? Like the
Lowe's.
Lowe's. There's an actual lumber yard, you know.
I don't even think they have them actual lumber yards. I mean, I think they just made that for the movie. Because that was kind of like a big old hardware store. I'm like, why would you have that big old microwave in the hardware store?
Yeah, because
Because
they
I
actually
mean,
have a
because
lumber
the
yard.
treated lumber, yeah, because the treated lumber comes from the factory like that. I think they got to put all kinds of chemicals in it and then they embed it in there somehow. I think it's a pressurized tank pushes it into it.
Oh, so you're saying like whatever they own is with the way the lumber gets done before it gets to those shops.
Yeah, before it
Okay.
gets yeah, they do all that at somewhere else. Who knows? But this was some kind of place. It wasn't Payless Cashways because
So I was gonna say I forgot where he mentioned, right, when Kick-Ass mentioned three other movies: Sin City, Sunset Boulevard, and American Beauty. I had never seen Sunset Boulevard. Have you?
how many? That's an old movie now. I haven't seen that. Too old.
Well, they're all old movies now, right?
No, not. No, when I meant old, I meant like old,
Oh,
type
Sunset
of
Boulevard is old.
yeah, like my
Oh,
parents' time. I think it's even older than my parents.
really?
I don't know. I was checking it out. Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
old movie. I mean, come on, it's not gonna be with those other movies. All those other movies
Oh
from the
my gosh, you're
90s.
right. 1950. Huh?
Yeah, that was before their time. So
What does that movie have to do with Sin City and American Beauty? Interesting.
because of what he tells them, it's
Huh.
narrated by the character that's dead.
Oh.
Yeah,
Who was
because
Sin
American
City
Beauty,
narrated by?
I don't remember. That's why I don't know Sin City. But we already know who American Beauty was narrated by. So
Kevin
Lex
Spacey.
Luthor. Lex
Yeah,
Luthor.
Lex Luthor. I wouldn't say Sin City was narrated by some of them was by Bruce Willis on his story.
Well, Bruce Willis was.
Oh, you
But
know
which
what?
one
Each
is it?
character narrated their own part of the chapter. Because Mickey Rourke was narrating for Marv
Yeah,
because he played Marv. Okay.
which makes sense because this Marv Productions
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
maybe.
That's cool. That's why they do that. Cool. You know what? I don't know if I ever. I think well, eventually I'm going to show this to my sons, right? Because this movie is just so great. It's a great superhero
It's
movie that
funny.
shows a lot of
It's funny. Well,
realism.
the worst thing I wouldn't say it's realism at all because then there's so much
No,
blood and stuff.
realism. No. I'm
It's
not talking
even
about
beyond.
those graphic
Okay.
stuff. I'm talking about like realism, like the stabbing part. Like, hey, if you're trying to do this, right, you'll probably get stabbed. Like, or
Oh
get,
yeah,
depending
yeah.
on area, right? You're like, it's not gonna end out like how you thought it was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be.
yeah. If you go up to somebody in real life and start something like that, yeah, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I mean, there's a price to be trying to be a hero. There's a reason most people don't say anything or try to be a hero because
because they
they
don't
don't
want to
want
get
to get
hurt. Yeah,
killed.
they don't want to get hurt or killed.
Yeah, most people don't want to get killed, and this is what this movie's about. But they make it a superhero. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a movie.
Yeah.
Of course, they did give him a kind of a power. He couldn't feel pain near as much as everybody else because of
Yeah,
all his
because
damaged nerve endings.
I wonder if that
And
would
it was
really work.
and it was cool. The funny thing is, he didn't meet anybody until he meets the Big Daddy's group. I mean,
And
because
they
he's
found
really
him.
he's not good. Yeah, because he almost got killed. Especially when he goes, "Hey, so and so wants you to leave her alone." And
Oh
they're like,
yeah.
turn around. They're like, "Huh?" She saved them. He saved him.
Yeah, because it was Hiko that stabbed that guy, right? With
Yeah.
that, I don't even know what
Yeah.
that weapon is.
She
The
stabbed
blade.
right through it. Yeah, the blade comes right through. But you can tell that one's a little off the computer animation.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I want to also point out, this is kind of low budget. Well, it was a low
Oh
budget.
yeah, yeah.
Basically, they raised the money to make the film itself, which is funny because Universal. They said that Universal was who bought it, and Universal was one of the companies who went to see if they'd buy it, and they didn't want it.
So it feels like the budget thing, right? It's kind of like Fast and Furious. Like,
Well,
okay, we
I
make
knew
it
they.
low budget to where you guys can control the creativity.
Yeah. Well, like I told you once, I wanted the soundtrack to this movie.
Yeah, no,
Could
yeah,
not
yeah.
get the soundtrack. It was available in England, and you could probably buy it from England, and it may be available now. But there's only two songs in here I really wanted. It's the one where Hit Girl saves her daddy, tries to save Big Daddy.
Oh, at that scene,
And,
yeah.
yeah, which I ended up getting that because that song's was
On
it?
a different soundtrack.
Yeah, Undagro or something like that it was on Sunshine. I got it off the Sunshine
Oh, yeah,
soundtrack.
yeah. You
I
said
bought
that
Sunshine.
before, yeah.
Matter of fact, I bought Sunshine just to get that song. And then I eventually saw Sunshine, which was a great movie.
Yeah.
Which actually has Mark Strong as a villain too.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's
then-
right. Yes.
And then the other one's I think it's called Into the House Quickly or something. I can't remember the title for it.
What scene was that on?
Oh, it's when Big Daddy kills all those people at the warehouse.
Oh, okay. So it was that
That's my
shining
favorite song.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that song. And that song is it has two names. I think it's called Into the House Quickly, but it was on 28 Days Later.
Wow. Oh, so both Danny Boyle movies.
Yes.
28 Days Later and Sunshine.
And I just recently got that song. I maybe got that song actually a month ago. I got this song a month ago. And the funny thing is I had to buy it written by somebody else redid it. It was like a London orchestra or something. And they did a whole bunch of songs. They did like the Avengers theme and all this stuff.
Oh, the
Well, they had
orchestra
that
stuff.
song.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought it just to get that song.
Wow.
And it turned out it has the song from Sunshine on the same album. So now I got that song twice.
That's cool.
But I also like a lot of the other music. But that's the thing. That's why he couldn't get it because basically he just found a bunch of songs and some of it was written. He probably went up to people and said, "Hey, you help me out." And they're like, "Yeah, we write you something."
Or they have Universal's under Sony.
Well, you got to think though.
No, NBC.
He made this
NBC.
move. He made this move without their help first.
Yeah. They probably
So
just
he
used
already-
what they have available
Yeah,
in Universal's library.
Most likely, he knew a lot of these people. I mean,
That's not how that
he's
works, though.
he probably walked up to a lot of people and said, "Hey," I think he did. I think he went and helped.
No, I'm saying like that's not how that works, though. Let's just say
What?
you make a song. I would like. I need you to go to your producer, like the company who produced your song.
No, but I'm sure he talked to the companies to get each song. That's probably why he couldn't make
I thought you
a
meant
deal.
he talked to the artist personally.
Well, some artists probably wanted to help him out
Yeah.
because they actually took some songs and they rewrote them because some of the songs are actually other songs that somebody just
Yeah,
fixed.
the budget's ultra low, like 28 to like 30
Yeah, so
million.
you're almost guaranteed to make it back.
Yeah, kick ass.
I mean, come on. If you make a movie for 20 or
I,
10 million
you know,
dollars, you're
I
getting
feel
it
like
back.
I feel like they probably never say this, but I feel like Nick Cage might have paid most of the movie too. Just come on, the costumes that they were wearing. Look at his. They look like they were from the Dark Knight, right? Like whatever
Well, they're actually
material.
based. Yeah, well, they said they were based on police uniforms and stuff, and he just had a mask on.
Oh, it makes sense. Like the body
Because
armor.
yeah, he had body armor, he had utility, kind of a utility belt. But I mean, most police officers carry utility belts now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. They actually said that Brad Pitt was actually supposed to be Big Daddy. He dropped out to
Really?
be in an Unglorious Bastards.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because he's actually friends with
Oh, Matthew Vaughn. Yeah.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Matthew Vaughn. I mean, if he was a producer for a while, then he had to make a lot of connections.
Yeah. Like Brad Pitt has the Plan B production thing, which is pretty smart.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah, Plan B Entertainment. Look at that. Production companies, Plan B
So
Entertainment. So he
so
still wanted to do
apparently,
the movie, but he was signing a contract to do acting, so he couldn't do this one.
yeah.
They would have both worked. Brad Pitt is a good actor, too.
But I'm just happy I got Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
It
yeah,
just
Nicholas Cage.
worked.
You know what?
I
It
mean,
worked. Let me tell you something, Shane. It worked for both of us. It's a win-win for us because you and I both love Inglorious Bastards, and Brad Pitt was like he
yeah,
did
he
a
was.
killer role in that movie, even
Well,
though he couldn't do this one. But we got
yeah,
Nicolas Cage.
I can't see him coming up with stuff that Nicolas Cage came up for the character though.
Have you
I mean,
seen
Brad.
Snatch?
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
he went and did the research, but he probably wouldn't have did the research comic book wise.
yeah.
Can you really see Brad Pitt going with, oh, I'm going to change it to be Adam West?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to
I
say
mean, I'm
because we
not
don't
saying.
see
I don't
him.
know. He
Yeah,
is clever. Yeah, I guess
yeah. It's hard to
I
say.
mean, we're not. I'm not dissing the guy. I'm not saying he's not
Oh
clever.
no, I
It's
know, no, no,
just
no. Yeah, it's hard to say because we never seen him in a comic book kind of role like this either. The only chance we saw he
no,
was in Deadpool 2. That was it. That part where he got electrocuted.
or Cool World.
Is cool? Yeah, it's a comic book like movie.
Yes, it was.
So yes. Oh, I don't know. That's Cool World is terrible. I
Hey, I
remember when
watched
I
it
watched it
twice.
young, right? Like, because I
Hey,
really
the
wanted to see
trailer
it
for
too.
it.
The
Oh,
trailer
the
for it was
trailer looked
awesome.
awesome.
And then when I look at it, like I watched Cool World too, and it was like VHS because I was dying to see it. There was Kim Basinger and Brad Pitt, and I'm
Yeah,
like, huh, this is not as good as I thought it was. You know, like just like
it
Captain
really is.
America.
Well,
Like, oh,
it was okay. It was better. I didn't see Captain America, but it was better than Punisher.
it is better than the Punisher. I highly agree that Cool World is
Actually, I
better
say
than
that. You know, to
Punisher.
say that, it'd be funny if I go watch Punisher again, torture myself, and then go watch Cold
You
War
know,
again and go,
we
huh,
need
you know
to.
what? Punisher was better.
I don't want to say like I guess we want to torture ourselves in a way so we can see like is this better than Howard the Duck? Is this
Well,
better than Batman and
let me
Robin?
tell you this. Howard the Duck is better than Punisher. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the torture lasts less.
Because it's the running time is longer.
Because let me put you this way. The worst one is still Matrix 4 to me because
Ah,
it's so long. It's so long. I think about trying to watch it again, but I'm thinking if it sucks again when I watch it, it's so long. I fell asleep here in the first one. That's the only reason it didn't hurt so
so
bad.
Matrix 4 or Punisher?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think I could do Punisher because, like I said, I think Punisher is better than Matrix 4. I don't. I would.
that's so. It's,
Somebody said, Shane, I'm going to torture you. What's your
so
punishment? Matrix 4 or Punisher? I'd be like, Punisher, it's horrible, and then
so
I'd still be happier.
it's so funny because I can see the pain in your voice just saying that sentence. I think Punisher is better than Matrix 4 because we really don't know because it's been a long time since you and I seen
Oh,
the
Punisher, it's
Punisher.
been so long. And
But
the sad
then
thing is, I went and bought it. I rented it, watched it. Oh, it's horrible. Come out. I bought it for $5 bid at Walmart just to have it, but I thought I gotta watch it. It still sucked. It still sucked, man. Oh, it so sucked. And the sad thing is the actors in it were good. It's just the movie was horrible.
I it's so hard to say. I don't know. It what is because you and I.
I mean,
It's been a while since you saw
let me
Matrix
put it this
4.
way: that Punisher was so bad that it almost made me not go see when Thomas Jane played Punisher. I thought, oh God, I want to, but I don't want to.
Do I want to put myself through this? I don't know.
Yeah,
Because I don't know. It's
yeah.
kind of like
Oh,
it's also like we're getting off point, but it also applies to this movie because like this movie, right? You trust another person's like, hey, oh, you seen Kick-Ass, you seen Punisher with Thomas Jane, what you think of it? And you can say like, oh, it was great, or it sucked. But then now I'm thinking like, well, how much comic books movies have this person's opinion I asked for? No.
yeah, yeah. Well, you got if you're going to talk to really, that's the thing. It's like critics and stuff. People criticize movie stuff. If you don't know them, then why do you even listen to them?
Yeah, like I
I
don't know
mean,
their personality.
you want to try to find a critic like that watches a lot of movies and you like the same movies.
Yeah.
And you hate the same movies. That way, when you go, hey, don't want
I
to see Matrix
did.
4, you go,
I find a
no, you don't.
I found a guy on YouTube like that. Like
Oh, did you?
yeah, like every time he's like he has a rating system. He's like, oh, it's a great time without drinking. And then I agree with him. It's only a good movie if you're like, hey, dude, I'm all
Yeah.
buzzed, you know.
Yeah, even Buzz, because like Buzz can make me angry at watching it. I don't. I mean, like Matrix 4. Somebody said, "Hey, what's Matrix 4?" And I'm like, "Have you ever went to sleep and woke up and you're just so angry, but you don't know why?" That's Matrix 4.
That's Matrix 4.
It's Matrix 4 right there.
So bottom of our list is Matrix 4, and then Batman and Robin,
Yeah.
and Howard the
And
Duck.
yeah, it's Matrix 4 at the very bottom. Then
Yeah.
Punisher's right above it because Punisher's like
We haven't
that
seen
stuff in
Punisher
Amaze.
yet. We haven't seen Punisher yet. I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about the
from our
stuff that we
list,
did
yeah.
from our list.
Yeah, so I mean, it's Matrix 4, Howard the
Ba-
Duck,
And then Batman
and
and,
then
Robin.
yeah, because I'll watch Batman and Robin 100 times. I mean, there's
Yeah,
only
I
like
would
a few
too.
scenes, only a few scenes in Howard the Duck I even want to see. Other than
Yeah.
that, yeah, Howard the Duck is not as good as it used to be. I mean, if I was still 5, it'd be awesome, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm a long ways from there, and then so is the movies a long ways from being
You
good.
know what? I gotta watch the Batman series, like the '90s one with my boys,
And the sad thing,
to see if they
the
like
sad thing
Batman
is,
and Robin.
yeah. Well, the sad thing with me is, I mean, a movie could be bad as long as it's got like good art direction or something redeeming inside of
Let
it.
me ask you something before we
I
get back
want
on
to have it.
Kick-Ass, because we talk about superhero movies, right? You know, we watched the first Batman, 1990.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah.
before neither one of us were teenagers, and we loved it. Now, if we were
Yeah.
able to watch all 4 Batmans right after the first Batman, would we feel the same? Because by the time Batman and Robin came out, right, I was already in high school. Like, I was already like 16, 17, and I was like, oh, this movie is not that good. Would I think the same thing even back then if I was 10, watching right after Michael Keaton's Batman all the way to Val Kilmer and then George Clooney? What do you think? It's hard to...
It is hard to say that. I would
Yeah.
think we'd probably still. We
We'll
wouldn't hate
probably
it as much
like
as we
it.
did. We wouldn't
Yeah.
hate it as much as we did. I mean, I kind of liked it, but as time goes on, I dislike it more and more.
Because we get older, right?
But the thing is, I was pumped. I mean, it did hurt. I mean, it wasn't that good. It's just not that good a movie. I mean, even when it came out when I was younger, I didn't like it. I mean, and that's the sad thing is because when it came out, I pumped myself up for it. I bought all kinds of stuff. Went to McDonald's, bought the Hero Burger. I bought the book on making of the Batman that movie. I was looking through it, all the art direction, Arnold Schwarzenegger's suit, everything looked so great. And then when it played it,
the suit still looks great. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze suit.
all the cars look great.
Yeah.
Everything looked good in the movie. The car was even awesome.
The art direction
just-
for that movie is good, but then
It's just
The
it's
other
just
stuff
the,
is not.
The acting wasn't that good.
So-
but it really didn't bother me. But let me put it this way: it didn't even at young age. Still, they didn't get better and better. I almost thought Batman 2 was better than the first one to a point. The
Thought
real run neck
Batman
to neck
Returns is better than-
because
okay.
it got darker. Because it got darker.
Yeah.
But then Val Kilmer showed up. I was cool with it. I didn't like a lot of certain things in it. I mainly didn't like the Riddler was good. I liked him, and Two-Face was good, but they weren't as good as should have been because they were too corny. The characters were too over the top. So I liked all the Batman
it's
and Robin
the
scenes in
beginning
that
of
movie.
driving us to the 60s before they go on full-blown 60s
Yeah.
with Batman and Robin.
Yeah, exactly. So it's getting kind of bad because I already, even when I was young, I was like, it was okay, but I didn't really care because I remember everybody talk about it. I thought, well, the art direction in that one's great too, but the villains were just not even bat-worthy.
Now, I want to bring what I just said, right?
And I think I was more disappointed with Poison Ivy. Actually, I didn't care about Schwarzenegger's character as much. That one, it was Poison Ivy's character. Just Didn't deliver
You know
either.
what? The writing was still good. How they grab
But I
everything
was,
together.
but let's put it this way: what else hurt it, other than just our age, is I started reading comic books, started reading Batman comic books. So I started reading about all these characters, and their stories were good in the comic books. Then when I got the big screen version of them, I'm like,
It's not the same as you've seen. Yeah, I
none of
completely
them,
get like
none of them were near, couldn't even hold a candle to what was
like
written. Even a bad writer wrote better
so
story. Yeah.
from what we just talked about, right? Like the age thing between this Batman 1 to Batman and Robin. I want to bring it back to Kick Ass. If I would have watched this movie when I was 10, right?
Oh, I'd be in trouble.
Not only in trouble, like I could have seen this when I was 10, but
You
like
could have.
like if you watch this and you were 10 compared to now, even when it came out back in, is it 2010? I said, yeah,
Yeah, it's
2010,
2010.
feel the same way. Feel the same
Oh, I
way,
would
right?
have.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved this.
But
But
then,
the problem is, it wouldn't have made much sense to me. Actually, it made more sense maybe when Batman and Robin come out. If I would have saw it when Batman and Robin come out, would have made more sense because that's when you start thinking about. So let's say I want to go be a superhero.
oh, and yeah, age 10, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, up in that age, you're just watching for the action, and you're not really grasping
Paying
the
at the,
concept
the
of
concept, yeah.
because you don't really live in the real world. Because when I was a kid, I thought I could go be a superhero and I could build boosters and then build a jetpack and stuff. Real reality is, after you get to where you could drive a car, then you realize you really can't do any of that. You
No, oh,
you can't really go get a bulletproof vest and fight a bunch of criminals. You're gonna get beat up. A bulletproof vest will stop a bullet here, but it won't stop one
in your
here in the
head, on your
face.
arm, yeah, exactly. Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
I completely get that.
or a knife, because most of those aren't really. They're only impact rated for blades up to a point, and usually a blade's gonna go through there if the guy's got a big enough one or he's strong enough.
Oh.
I mean, because a bullet come on a bullets like this, it's the way the impact hits the. You're just not gonna make it. Let's put it this way: you couldn't go be Batman. When I was a kid, I could thought, when I had some money, I could go be Batman. Even if you had a lot of money and had a car, they're gonna catch you because, I mean, so you have a fast car. They catch fast cars. They catch Lamborghinis or Ferraris all the time. I mean,
So from what you pointed out, I just want to point out, like, how did they not know Red Mist's secret identity? He's the only rich kid around.
because I think the thing is, in this movie, they also got to put it on the fact that a lot of the cops are either on the bad. Well, for him, on this movie, all the cops are on the bad. It was
Oh,
on
I'm not
his
talking about
dad's
the cops.
payroll.
I'm talking about like
But
kick ass. Sort of like, oh, you are that kid that we want to try to talk to.
yeah, but they didn't really know the kid. They never got to talk to him, so they really couldn't place
Figure
him.
out, yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't ever go. All they could see is from the deal, and every time they walked up to him, they're like, "Hey, get away." So
Oh yeah.
they wouldn't have placed him. I mean, because you got to think that in their world, to us, it seems obvious because we only saw so many characters, but to them, they've probably seen a lot of geeks in the comic book store that
Yeah.
looked like McLovin. I mean, so
This is probably the second movie I seen him in.
in real
After
life,
kick, I
in
mean,
real life, you couldn't drive around in a
super bad.
Mustang. I mean, come on, the cops are going to notice you.
Yeah.
And
Like
they're
in
gonna
a
pull
cop
you
like
over
that,
for
like
that.
what the heck are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, your car has red lights on the front. That's against the law.
That is
Writing
true.
you a ticket.
You know, also I like about this movie, the whole movie, because they didn't know about Big Daddy, right? Even Mark Strong's group, they thought it was
Oh yeah,
Kick-Ass that
no
was
way.
doing all this stuff.
Yeah,
That
just
was
remember
what
when he
made
kills that
Big
guy?
Daddy's entrance even so much better for this group of people.
Because that's a pretty good deal too. Because you remember when you see Kick-Ass walking down the street, shaking everybody's hands and stuff, and then
Oh, that Mark Strong, yeah.
pulls up and shoots him,
Yeah.
and you're thinking for a second, I mean, part of you knows, well, that's not him. It can't be him because the movie's right in the middle, or he's either gonna get another wound and come out of it because they already set it up where he got hurt before. Then it turns out, yeah, he's not real at all.
Yep, because just a
Which you kind of know. That's why you kind of know, but you do wonder, is the story going to go on from there? Because you already seen him get killed, almost killed several other times.
Yeah, that's a
Might
good
as well
point, though.
might as well got shot in the head, and then he goes to the hospital.
You know what's really
and comes out of
crazy,
that too.
Shane? Like, I don't remember the first time I watched it, right? But I was watching it for this show. When he got shot, I was like, I completely forgot what happened. Like, maybe it did show him the wound. I can't remember.
Yeah, which if anybody's watching this show, then you're already lost. What is the greatest thing about this movie is unpredictability.
Yes, unpredictable. That's why Nick Cage dies.
Yeah,
Because you know,
I mean, come on.
when Hit Girl came up, right? Like, oh, he's gonna be safe. Oh no, he is not.
No, he
gets
doesn't.
burned
Yeah, he doesn't.
alive. That is really
Yeah.
unpredictable. And
Plus,
then
he's
from
doing that
then
alone.
on, and I do too, because like after Nick
that's so
Cage
great.
dies, right, it's up to them two left, and you're like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna end.
Yeah, you don't because the other guy does it. He's already won. He's not very good at all. He can't do hardly anything. You wonder if he's not going to wimp out.
Yeah, another
Because
movie that
it seems like he almost doesn't show up. For a while you're like,
yes, you don't know what
I
he's gonna
mean,
do.
he's got to, but he doesn't show up when you think he should.
Yeah, it reminds me of what is that? Smoking Aces. When in the middle of the movie they kill Ben Affleck, he's the biggest name in the. Oh, you haven't seen Smoking Aces? Let me spoil it for you right now. It's a huge cast, right? But it's the same thing. You seen Ben Affleck, right? But then he dies in the middle of the movie. I was like, oh, okay, because the whole movie is about like all these assassins, right, trying to get this job.
We don't have to go past that point. We can watch it and then talk about it.
Okay, we'll watch it. So
it sounds like I need to see it.
Oh, it's pretty good. It got Ryan Reynolds in it.
Because me and you already did Executive Decision, remember?
No.
Did we talk about this last show? Executive Decision?
Oh yeah, Executive Decision. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
With Kurt Russell.
Or Snake Plissken bites it.
Yeah, Snake Plissken. Maybe that should be our theme next one. Like, hey, famous actor that died in the middle of the movie, right?
Oh, that would be great.
That you didn't expect, yeah.
That would be great. We should do that.
Yeah, we should.
Because I'll be like that one. That was the first one I can remember where I knew he'd be a hero, and then I'm saying he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back. He never come back.
Yeah, and I guess the first one's probably Mission Impossible. Where
why is Mission Impossible?
Emilio Estevez died in the beginning.
I'm trying to remember if that was relevant to me. I remember they killed everybody, and I guess you're right. I don't remember it thinking, oh, it's just him, but I remember they killed his whole crew.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, some of them will come back, but none of them did.
Yep.
Well, one of them did.
Yeah, so we'll have to look up movies where the famous characters die and you're not expecting
where a very big star dies.
Yeah,
you would really shock people. Make a movie with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise dies at the beginning.
I thought he died in Young Guns. Oh, in the beginning. Oh.
No, when he's famous, he's got to die at the beginning of the movies, but he got to be really famous too, extremely famous. I mean, Tom Cruise is a big star.
Yeah.
But in Young Guns, he wasn't.
He wasn't that famous yet. He's getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't like shocking for that movie. It wasn't. Yeah. But it's got to be done where you think that he's going to die because he wasn't a main character in that movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, so,
it would be like.
So it wasn't.
It would have to be like Patrick Swayze dying in Young Guns. Oh, that's a big deal then. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be like, you got to think this is the main character and he's got to die in this movie. And it's got to make you want to go, well, he's coming back, and he doesn't.
And, well, that's the thing about Kick-Ass, right? Nick Cage is not the main character, but he's the major character. He dies in this movie, yeah.
Yeah. But it's not near as shocking because, I mean, they did beat him and burn him pretty good.
Yeah. Well, they didn't burn him until she was in the middle of the rescue mission.
Yeah, but hey, both of them, they looked like they were goners.
That that rescue mission was really good, Now switch to kryptonite.
Yeah. Oh, that was awesome.
With that accent, it really gets me,
Yeah, well, he kept trying to. Well, because but he does it with the name because he was in pain and he's still trying to hide his identity.
Yeah.
To the very end.
Oh yeah, that's so good. Dude, this movie will never die for me. We're like, oh, Kick-Ass is gonna suck. No, until I'm like 78, right? Like, you haven't seen Kick-Ass? What's the matter with you?
Well, see, a lot of people touched on that idea of hey, let's see what a real superhero in the real world does, but it doesn't go that much far. Because even Iron Man was let's do a superhero in the real world, but eventually the Marvel Universe took over.
This came out in 2010. How do you mean by Marvel? Oh, because this was Marvel already started in 2008.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about Iron Man. Iron Man was supposed to kind of they tried to stay in the real world, but they did it in a way where Tony Stark, with his money, all his technology was believable.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no magic yet, no space, no aliens, nothing yet. I mean, it was our world that we know.
Hey, nanotechnology is very believable to me.
Yeah, and the thing is, he didn't have nanotechnology yet. I remember the first Iron Man movie.
It's not until they progressed along with science.
Basically, almost everything we saw in the first Iron Man was almost possible, except for the iron suit. It does it, but who knows if somebody just put all their money in it? Maybe you could. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem is because we did get a version of Jarvis. Everybody has one in their house now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things from Iron Man came true to me, and that's what I was asking because I think I asked you this, but it's like, what is the best superhero movie? Your opinion, it's opinion.
Yeah.
I know because everybody's gonna do it. What is your favorite? What is your favorite?
Captain America,
What
the Winter
is
Soldier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is the best superhero movie in your opinion that's
Yeah.
ever made? And then when I said the best, I want one that you go, oh, somebody who goes, I want to watch a superhero movie. What would you recommend to them to get them into
Oh,
the
Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Okay, and why?
The politics and how will this to me have the mold inside and everything like that.
Okay,
I did like that because it also has mirroring the Departed, how it has a
yeah.
mole on each side.
Oh yeah,
I
which
really like
Departed is
that.
very good.
Yeah, I really like that.
Which
And
surprised we haven't done Departed yet. We need to do
I
that.
know,
Well, that's because we do mainly sci-fi, so we need to
like
catch out.
the other reason is the ending of the Winter Soldier is so good. Captain America is willing to die for his friend, even though he's kind of a bad guy. And then when he says why, right? Because I'm with you until the end of the line. That is one of the best scenes I've ever seen in my life.
Because Captain America is just the best friend you could ever dream
Yes,
of. I mean,
it's so good.
He's got the best moral character.
Yep.
Well, pretty much. I mean, he does eventually listen to Iron Man and kind of go his own way. To me, but that's the thing. What drove this in? If somebody say, "Hey, so what's the best superhero movie to me?" Iron Man. I'm gonna say Iron Man because
The first one.
and it's the first Iron Man, and that's the only reason is because it's one of those movies where it leads you to believe anything's possible, and then when you come out of the movie, you come out on a high note.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the best acted movie. It's not. I mean, because there's a movie that I don't even consider the best superhero. The second one that'd be like Dark Knight Rises. I mean, but
Rises, but not the Dark Knight. I was going to say what's your
oh,
second
the Dark Knight.
closest?
I'm gonna say the Dark
Okay.
Knight.
My
But the
second
funny
closest
thing
is the Dark Knight.
That's a movie a lot of people. But the funny thing is, I don't like the Dark Knight as much as I like Batman Begins or the third one. It's just, but if you wanted to get people into the,
Oh, I would agree.
I think
So
to
hold on.
me,
Okay, go
if you
ahead.
go to a superhero movie, if you go see a superhero movie, you need to come out of the deal thinking everything's possible, and I mean that's what superheroes are. If you come out of there bummed out, it wasn't a superhero movie.
Yeah. I would
You
agree
know?
with you the Dark Knight, but you said the intro to superhero movies, right? I would say I like to let people see Batman Begin first because I like the understanding of Bruce Wayne trying to get understanding of like the criminal world. I never seen
Yeah,
a superhero movie where like, well, before I just stop beating out random people because they stole or they do criminal activities, right? Let me get into the mindset of why they do that, and then that's
yeah,
why Bruce Wayne, right? I always like Batman Begins over the Dark Knight. But the Dark Knight is a better movie
yeah,
because
and I agree with
yeah,
you. I agree with
yeah,
you. I mean, it's a better movie, but I like the other two Batmans better personally.
yeah, for
But
yeah,
but if you wanted to get somebody into the superhero deal,
yeah, Dark Knight,
they could
the Dark Knight,
they
yeah,
could actually start at Dark Knight,
yeah,
and then they go, hey, well, maybe I want to see Batman Begins because I think if a lot of people get bored with Batman Begins, but if
yeah,
they saw Dark Knight,
yeah.
they won't.
Oh,
But I think the same thing with
I
Iron
agree.
Man because Iron Man is just such a simple, easy movie. It's
It's a
just
simple and
the
fun
direct
ride.
deal,
Yep.
yeah. And you could even stop with Iron Man. That's the thing. So they don't really. They could probably enjoy it, but I'm not really into it. I'm like, okay, that's
Come
it.
on, the first Iron Man had a great ending. I'm Iron Man. Like Nick
Yeah,
Nixon.
it had the best of it. It is. I mean, he seemed like to me he seemed more plausible than Batman did.
Oh, I agree. Yes. Yeah. They did a
So
better one. No, you're right. I still like Iron
yeah,
Man, but I like just like well, obviously I like Captain America better, so I'm a little bit
yeah,
biased.
yeah.
Like
Well,
it's
yeah,
kind
to
of like
me,
to me the Dark Knight trilogy it mirrors like the Captain America. I feel like the second movie, no, the second movie is the first movie is still good to me because it show where Steve Rogers comes from. Before that's why
yeah,
he's dedicated. You know, he is a good person. Period.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the first Avengers great, but the problem is we already know several people have slept through it. So I mean, you got to be some superhero movies. You just got to be a superhero fan already, or it's just not gonna go over with you.
Yeah.
And then for me, that doesn't make it a great superhero movie. If it's a great superhero movie, it's got to be something that anybody can watch and probably walk out of the theater going, yeah,
Ooh, for
you
the
know,
same reason, Man of Steel could be up there. It's a little bit boring for some people, not for me, right? Because I loved it.
Yeah,
But
I wouldn't recommend because to me it's a great movie for me, but I wouldn't recommend to anybody who wasn't really into superheroes.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll start with Batman versus Superman immediately. Just
Oh,
start with
and that's
that.
the funny. Well, I don't know. The funny thing is, so many people hate that, and I can see why, but
Oh,
also
I
can see
know.
why do you hate it? I
Yeah,
mean,
I understand both reasons. Yeah,
but oh well,
yeah.
who knows?
But like Kick Ass, whew. Oh, I wouldn't start
You could
anybody
watch
on Kick
this.
Ass. Oh, I could watch it, but I wouldn't start anybody with Kick Ass, right? Like, hey, I know nothing about comic book heroes. Hey, let's watch Kick Ass together. But
Yeah,
the
because
action
well,
is awesome. But then,
yeah,
yeah,
it's more for fun. It's more like a comedy for people that
it's
love
like
superheroes.
a relief from your daily comic book reading.
But
And now,
I could think,
yeah.
but I think if you like anything dark humor, you would still like it whether you like superheroes or not.
Oh yes, dark humor.
I
Yes.
mean, yeah, you'd like it.
Come
I
on,
mean, a lot
like
of people. This kind of transcends superhero. It's more to me. This movie is kind of a little gangster. It's more comedy, bloody, dark comedy than it is superhero movie. I mean,
right
it's just what the characters want,
because
but
because
in the be.
also Kick Ass is like a lower level superhero, kind of like Daredevil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, even lower than that.
But I would say it would say the same kind of like Daredevil season 1 because he's within his neighborhood, and so is
Yeah.
Kick-Ass. It's the like Mark
Well,
Strong is basically a lower version of Kingpin. Like this is
yeah.
Timu China
So
version.
basically, well, really, this is actually more because we keep saying Batman, 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 but actually, it's more Punisher, Punisher, Punisher.
Oh, Big Daddy's Punisher, yes.
Oh, Big Daddy's more Punisher than anybody because I mean, nothing but guns, bulletproof, and just revenge.
Yeah, just
I mean,
revenge.
Batman uses revenge as a reason for him to go out and fight crime.
So Big
Big
Daddy is
Daddy's
Punisher,
revenge is, yeah, Big Daddy is just Punisher.
and
He just wants
Kick-Ass
revenge
is
on that one.
Spider-Man.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Junior Spider-Man.
Yes.
I mean, he's not even quite
Wow.
Spider-Man.
So it's basically Spider-Man and Punisher, which actually happened in this Spider-Man comic book. This-
That is a great deal.
you find out
Spider-Man and
Punisher. You
Punisher.
find out about Big Daddy through a Kick-Ass comic book because then they're in the same vicinity.
And I guess you could say Deadpool Begins is Hit Girl.
She's not as obnoxious as Deadpool. I can see that
No,
she's getting there
she's getting there.
with her
She's got the
comments, right? Like, oh my
she's got
god,
the language.
like, oh,
She's got the language.
she does. Is she American?
Yes, she is.
Chloe's American, right?
Yes, she's American.
Oh, okay.
The only person who was British was Kick-Ass.
Oh yeah, it's Kick-Ass because
And Mark
he's an
Strong.
unknown, right?
Strong.
Yeah, Mark
Mark
Strong.
Strong. Yeah, he was pretty much unknown. Matter of fact, he was one of the younger people in this movie because he's like 19.
And 19 in this movie
Well,
because he could play a
all his
teenager.
friends, I think the people who played his friends were older.
Ah,
Even
oh
McLovin
really?
was 21. Yeah, McLovin was 21.
But he looks so young though, McLovin.
Yeah, he does. He looks, he looks like a little kid.
So Kick-Ass is the only series that Aaron Johnson was ever appear in a sequel.
I think so.
That
I
he
mean, I
wasn't
don't,
in before. I mean, he was in 28
yeah,
years later, but he's never in the first two.
yeah, I really never
Oh,
noticed.
he's
No, I
gonna
never
be in the
noticed
other
London.
one. 20 years later, the Bone Temple.
Okay.
Huh,
Yeah,
interesting. Oh, it's
well, come
probably because
on.
it's maybe it's a 2-part movie.
Craven the Hunter didn't work out that well.
Come on, it's Sony. You already know why it
Hey,
didn't
which
work
is
out.
funny. Which is funny now we point this out. We think he's Spider-Man and he played Craven the Hunter.
Wait, what?
He played Craven the Hunter.
No, I mean
And
he's the Spider-Man.
we're claiming that he's the Spider-Man of this movie.
Oh,
He's not
yes,
Spider-Man.
yeah, he's Kraven the Hunter.
He's Quicksilver.
Yeah, he's Quicksilver. I really like that there was 2 Quicksilvers in this.
Which by the way, Quicksilver, he got killed. Remember, Quicksilver is one of those characters you're like, what?
Yes.
But it wasn't so much it was because the actor, it was because of the character. Because I mean, you didn't expect who would expect Quicksilver, who's in a lot of comic books,
To die.
Avengers and X-Men, to die? And we're like, what? You
What if
sure?
he comes back out in Doomsday? That would be crazy, huh?
That would be amazing.
That would be very unexpected.
Oh, a lot of people a lot of people up there are like, who's the best Quicksilver? Well, it's hard to say because
Because
Evan
Aaron
Pete.
Johnson didn't have enough time. Just
Yeah,
basing on his
well,
one movie, I didn't see enough personality.
yeah, you did, but I did like him. Me personally, I liked his Quicksilver.
Than Evan
But the
Peters.
problem is, but actually they're supposed to not. Yeah, I kind of did like his, but then Evan Peters did it a lot more, so I ended up liking him better, and he got the better scenes too.
Yeah, he did a lot more. Yep.
Yeah, he got the better scenes. Yeah, I mean, he did all the good special effects, saved the people, saved the X-Men. And then the other one, he just saved Hawkeye.
Yeah, I mean, like he gone through a lot of stuff. Just like, see, when I watched The Age of Ultron, right, immediately like, oh, so Ultron plays the role of Magneto. Before when his kids realize like, oh, this is a bad person.
Similar.
Yeah, it's the father thing where like, oh, they follow Ultron because like, oh, they follow Magneto because like, oh, that's our father, and then they realize like, oh, he's not a good person. No,
Yeah,
because
he's
I
not
was
a good
watching it in the
person.
theaters like, oh
Yeah, you're
man,
right on that. On
yeah,
that point,
it
you're
is. When
right.
I was watching it in the theaters, like he's playing Magneto. They already taken that story element from the X-Men comic books, put it into Ultron to do this. I'm like, so
Well,
we're not gonna see
they
that
can
now.
they can fix it. They can always fix it now.
Like I always seen in an Age of Ultron.
Yeah, but we still have Magneto with it.
Yeah. So we'll see what
It's a
happens,
little
but
late now, but
yeah.
yeah, nobody really cares now.
Did you like that? What do you call that hover thing where like you shoot?
Oh, the
What is
jetpack.
that? The jetpack. But it had
Yeah, the
those
jetpack.
guns.
Oh yeah, it had them
Did
Gatling
it keep
style
you in
guns. What do you call them?
suspense?
Miniguns.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
miniguns.
Did you keep it in suspense? But like, hey, what are they buying? And they won't show you
Yeah,
until
it
the
does.
very
It
end.
does because you saw the miniguns, but you didn't know. I didn't know it was
Yeah,
a
I didn't know what it was.
jetpack.
Yeah.
I knew what it was when you see the barrels because they're miniguns. I thought, well, it must have been on some. I thought it was on some type of setup because they had one here, and then I really thought, well, maybe they're just laying in there because
Yeah.
it's got to come in
Yeah,
because
it's
it's like
good.
the bazooka.
And then
Because
Dave
it's
is
like the
like, is
bazooka,
that? Oh, the bazooka is awesome.
which is actually a rocket launcher, by the
Yeah, it's a
way. But,
rocket launcher.
but I like it. They keep going to bazooka, so you know that's coming in. You're coming in. All these things are coming in.
No, I don't know how a rocket launcher works. Does it explode eventually if it doesn't make impact? Because at the end they showed him with the
I
rocket
don't
launcher,
know.
right?
I
But
think
then
it
it just
does.
explodes like.
I think it's timed. I think it's got a time fuse. It
Oh,
shoots out
okay.
and either makes impact or it got so far it explodes over the target.
Oh, okay. Because I know I
Because
never shot one. I don't know
because
how
we
it
saw
works.
we saw a rocket launcher, but I don't know if that's a rocket launcher or grenade launcher. Because grenade launcher I think shoots out if it hits a target explodes, or it explodes over the target. It explodes at a time fuse.
Oh,
Rocket,
okay.
I don't know. I mean, I never got to use one. I
Yeah,
mean,
so I don't know either.
a bazooka though, a true bazooka is like using a big giant gun.
Yeah,
I mean, that's World War II. Shot a shell into a tank. So
that's
basically, it's
actually.
so a bazooka is like carrying a
Sorry.
little, yeah, a bazooka would be like carrying a little bitty tank gun, like the barrel off a tank.
That's really cool.
But a rocket launcher shoots like a little missile.
Like you and I both made the comment. They call it a bazooka, right? But that's also real life, like where they don't know it's a rocket launcher. They just see it, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a bazooka. Like, I don't know.
I mean, if you watch the old World War II movies,
Yeah.
you're gonna see
'Cause,
any
like,
of those things, you're gonna call them rocket launchers.
they're
But
not.
I mean,
They're not weapon experts. That's the thing too. Like when they're like,
it's,
I
yeah.
always wanted to one of this, and they're like, I always want to say this. Say hello to my little friend. I want to say that too. Ever
And
since
then
I
they
saw
killed,
Scarface.
and then they got shot all
Yeah.
up with the miniguns.
You know what they should have done? They should have used that line in Men in Black when they gave them that little thing. Go like, dude, I'm gonna break this damn thing. Say hello to my little friend.
It's a little late now.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? This is one of the greatest superhero movies I've seen. But that is like, is Marvel. But then they had to buy the rights away from Marvel just
Well,
to
they
do
said
this, right?
they said they bought the rights before they even finished the comic book series.
It's finished their Kick-Ass series.
Yeah, before they wrote the first book come out.
It feels like
So
Kick-Ass in this
Marvel
movie,
may
right?
have picked it up later. Marvel
Oh.
may have picked it up later.
It feels like if this was the whole comic book, I'll be okay with it. Like they don't have
Well,
to
it's
go on
not.
with telling story. Like they don't have to go on
yeah,
telling
yeah, I
stories.
see what you're saying.
Kind of like the Ninja Turtles. Like, hey, they killed Shredder at the end. That was the end of it. They
Which
only
makes you
seek
wonder-
out revenge.
I wonder if I think I may have bought a copy of Kick-Ass. I think I
Oh,
may have
really?
got one of them. But I didn't get the first issue. No, I know I
They
don't have
don't-
the first issue.
They don't do that anymore, right? Where like there's a comic book written from the movie, kind of like the Turtles comic books, like you got from
they still do.
Batman.
Well, I do. I have one of the I have several of the Turtle movies, the versions of the comic book.
I did too. I have the Secret of the Ooze and the first one. I really like the first
Yeah.
one because it's black and white. But the
And
second
yeah,
one
they
ain't
did.
colored.
They used to do that. I don't know if they still do that or not.
Yeah, I know, because
Don't
we
really
don't.
don't really collect comic books
Yeah,
anymore.
and then like, where do we buy them? At a comic book store? Is it easy to find? It feels like it's easy
Oh, I
for me
bet
to
they are.
buy from Amazon.
Yeah, yeah,
Come on,
everything's easy to
I
buy.
I
Amazon, eBay.
I bought comic books recently from Amazon because I bought Secret Wars because I never, for my kids to read. And I never read them issue back to back. That was a problem back then. Like you and I talked about, like who is going to be able to watch Secret Wars? Hey, do you have this? Now go to this. Like no, it's easier for me to buy one whole thing and read all at once.
I tried to. I would try to collect all of them.
I would too because Secret
But
Wars is one of the issues where Black Suit Spider-Man is.
which is sad though, because I could have just bought the graphic novel, and I was too busy. Oh, I want the comic book. I want the comic book. And back, but the problem is graphic novels are worth money too, and a lot of those graphic novels are hard to get.
Yeah.
So I should have just bought the graphic
I
novel and
wonder
just read
why
it.
they call it graphic novel when it's just like a comic book. It's a comic book. Graphic novel is a comic book.
Well, it's a collected work though. It's a big, large book. It's the
Oh,
whole
you call it as
collective.
a big. Oh, okay.
It's a collected works
Ah,
because graphic novels aren't just like, oh, here's just some random issues in it. Usually, some are, but
yeah.
usually it's a series. Like let's say Secret Wars. That's a whole story. It's a whole run of
Yeah.
stories. Or Infinity Wars or Infinity Gauntlet. They collected all the issues of the comic book, put it in there. Now it's a novel.
I have all
But
three of
sometimes
those.
they're just novels because like Watchmen.
Oh, Watchmen is a novel because that's the one I had
Watchmen,
too.
yeah, because some of those graphic novels they come out graphic novel and then they broke them up into issues of comic books just to get a little extra money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they started as a
To
novel
buy
because
you
some
extra
people,
issues. Yeah.
yeah, because somebody needs to get his stuff out there. It's easier just to make a whole
Yeah.
graphic novel, sell it, and then break it up.
It's so funny that we mentioned that because back then where they're like, hey, we need to expand these across several issues so people keep coming and buying them. And now it's like, oh, we already have that. Just put it one book and then people will buy that too, which is
Yeah,
exactly what I did.
yeah. But I think a graphic novel is just the way they used to be two different forms, and now they're just collected works.
Yeah. Oh, collected works. That's
But
good.
it depends on the artist because graphic novels usually always been more independence. Like I say, I come up with the independent story, I'd put it in graphic novel.
Hmm.
Of course, the Image Comics came along, and then people could print. It was a collection of a bunch of independent works, and they got to print their own stuff.
Oh,
Otherwise, Spawn, was it Savage Dragon, and all them would have been in graphic novels
I
only.
still remember when Image Comic first came out and Jim Lee went to Image Comics. And a lot of people like Jim Lee's work, so they bought his stuff on Image. I totally remember that. Like,
Oh yeah.
man, that's a
Well, that's
long
what.
time ago.
That's the thing now. Image Comics. See, most people either go DC or
Yeah.
Marvel because of the superhero. But when the Image Comic come out, you went over there because of the artist or the
Yep.
writers. Because like was it McFarlane?
McFarlane. Yep. When he
Man,
drew
that's the only reason.
Spider Man, like, dude, I was buying all, like, if whatever I can of Spider Man's, like, McFarlane Spider Man. I like this work so much, I start drawing like him. Like, the several scenes with Spider Man.
Oh, everybody
Oh,
does.
I love it.
Everybody tried to do that.
Yep. Oh, well, I don't have the McFarlane. I I still
Did
do
you?
somewhere. I have a Solid Snakes McFarlane toys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the
I
figures.
only bought the figures because it's McFarlane. I'm like, I love Solid Snake, and it's just two of
The
these
funny thing,
together.
I only own two McFarlane toys. I own the Crow,
Oh, that's
and
a
then
good one.
Abby from Danger Girl. Because
Oh,
I love
I remember
Danger
seeing
Girl.
that one. Yeah,
Yeah, Danger Girl. I love that.
we
That's the only
need
thing
to
I
do
got
that
from him.
soon. That's
Yeah.
gotta be now. List. I never seen Danger Girl, but I remember the
Oh,
previews.
there's no movie. There's no movie. It's just a comic book. Unless somebody made it. If they did, I want to see it. Is there a Danger Girl?
I thought there
I
was a
want to know
Danger
now. Oh,
Girl.
if there's a Danger Girl, I want to see it. All I know is I got the I got the graphic novel. That's the only reason I got Danger Girl. And then I went and bought the figure.
Oh,
And
never
then
mind.
somebody,
I'm thinking of
yeah,
something else.
the Crow. We never did the Crow.
The Crow is a great one, man. I still remember seeing that on VHS. That's a long
That's
time
the only
ago.
way. That's the only way I saw it.
Yeah, I think that's the way I saw it
I saw
too.
both the first one and second one. I think there were
Yeah,
several. And there was a series. I saw a few episodes of the series. That was it.
yeah, The Crow.
But yeah, I got the figure. It came in like a little case,
Yeah.
and they had the backdrop of the busted window out behind him, and he had him standing with his arms out and the crow on his deal. Check to see how much it was worth. It's not worth all that much because apparently everybody got one.
Oh, everybody has one. Okay.
But I kept mine. I got mine still in the packaging and everything.
Huh. Ooh, what'd
but I
you think
remember
of
buying it. Yeah.
So before we knew this movie had a sequel, right? What'd you think of Red Mist at the end when he said like, "Oh, superheroes all over the place, huh? Wait until get a load of me."
Yeah, that's
Like,
pretty cool.
so I don't remember the second one all that well. I remember Jim Carrey was in it, Captain Stars and Stripes. I don't even remember his involvement in the movie. I remember a lot of Jim Carrey movies, but not this one.
Oh, really? I do remember the second one.
I
But it
don't
wasn't the
either.
second one wasn't as oh I remember the second one. I remember the second one, but it wasn't as good as this one because it kind of just came into this big old thing with too many characters. That's the only problem I have with the second one is too many characters. But it did make me come up with a rule. If I was a superhero, I would make sure that I don't leave any sequels.
Ah, it's hard to say, right? Because well, Iron Man didn't pan out to have good. Well, Iron Man 2 was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying inside your movie, you need to tie up all your loose ends so you don't have a sequel.
Oh, so like if
Say if
not like
Hit
a
Girl
loose
would
end
have
like this, yeah.
yeah, if Hit Girl would have killed Red Mist, then there would have been a sequel.
So I
And
would
if they wouldn't have left, she probably would have killed him.
like. So this movie would be okay to you if they didn't show Red Mist at the end. They ended with the her with the high
Which
school boys.
yeah. Well, the funny thing I want to point out this before I forget, the mom in this movie, Red Mist mom,
Mm-hmm.
she's a superhero too. She plays Witchblade on the TV series.
Really?
Yes, she was Witchblade, and that's an Image comic, by the way.
I don't even remember who the mom was in this movie.
Is Mark's I forgot what her name is. She was also in what was it? Man, Even Man, or no, Man and Machine. There was a TV show coming out just real short where this guy cop had to work with a woman robot cop.
Shoot. Damn it, I don't remember.
What's her name? I remember her name really quick.
Frank
I have to look.
Angie Demisio, Yancy
Yeah,
Butler.
yeah, Yancy Butler is her name.
Let me see. She was
She was
let
on a
me look
TV
at
show called The Witchblade. She was on Image Comics, so she was actually played a superhero.
Oh, Witchblade, Detective Sarah Pazisi or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Huh. Oh, that's the
The
show.
artist
So
that did that, the artist that came up with Witchblade did a lot of Wolverine comics.
huh. I'm trying to see
Yeah, I
what
almost
else in the
forgot.
movie she was in. Yeah, I don't know this lady that well. Oh, she
Man
was
of
in
Machine.
Kick-Ass too. I say
Yeah,
we
she's got a big part in Kick-Ass too.
then let's finish the sequel so I can remember because I don't remember Kick-Ass 2 at all. I
Okay,
don't.
well, we got to do it. Yeah, then we'll
Yeah,
do it
we should do it because
because
there's
even
only two.
because in the next one, the both of the superheroes in it are both Quicksilvers.
Oh, then let's save that talk for next week, and we'll end it right here so we can pick it up next time. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.